Biggest thing I think for us choosing to have a business coach, we've run a building business for 5 years before we engaged Rosie and Clearpath. So that was 5 years. We were pretty continually growing throughout that time. We never had a really downturn setting up the business. And so we wanted someone to come alongside us and just give us strength in areas that we didn't have experience in, just never running a business before.
And I think the business was growing and we were having our own family. We wanted someone who had a strong accounting background, who could help us understand the finances and the best way to grow sustainably, knowing that our lives are getting busier and the business was getting busier, to just have a more methodical, strategic approach to growing the business rather than just feeling like it was running out of control a little bit.
Being able to have the support of writing up a job description to employ someone new in an admin role, or set structures up with our current employees so that people have defined roles, which we didn't have any of that in place. I think what we were able to do is focus on what we were, lacking in the business. I was good at winning work and doing the work, but I was doing a lot of things that maybe didn't need to be done. I think being on the same page, Suzanne and I, with financials a lot more has made a huge benefit to less stresses in our personal relationship and marriage, being, co-directors of a business that is quite large in a lot of aspects.
And I was going to say, I think having a customized approach for me, being involved in the finances, means that I can raise questions and queries with Rosie that are specific to us, specific to what's happening in our business currently. There's lots of opportunity and time to really understand what we need to understand, or what I need to understand doing more of the finances, to better give information to Devin and the decisions that we make together about what to do in different aspects of the business. So for me, it's about the customized approach helps with basically focusing on what is important to our business and what's coming across our desk, rather than being in a standardized approach.
Yeah, on a monthly basis, there are so many ups and downs, particularly this year, 2020 with COVID, how we approach that with suppliers or paying people and time off or sick leave and different things like that, and how do we approach this. It's nice to have a sounding board or someone else who's in your support group for the business. Yeah, we'd highly recommend Clearpath. I never thought we'd get what we have got. I feel like we've got more than we could have ever imagined. I couldn't have imagined how much benefit we've had. It's taken a lot of pressure off our personal, marriage outside of business, because we've had a sounding board, got clear direction. We actually have a lot more space in our lives because we're not just keeping our heads above water with business. We've actually got a lot more direction. We know we're financially profitable because we know the numbers now.
Definitely would recommend it. To echo what Devin said, it's been beyond our expectations of how much we have been able to understand about our business, make strategies, set goals, achieve those goals, and just to have someone in your corner to support you as business owners. They talk about the loneliness of leadership, and that's often the case when you're running your own business. You feel like there is no one who's there to give you advice that's beneficial for you. And so having Rosie and Clearpath has just been such a huge blessing for us in our business, and we wouldn't hesitate to recommend them for a second.